Well, guys, it is astonishing how many people have been diagnosed with cancer that I know over the past couple of years. People I know personally that are actually younger than I am. I'm talking about 10, 15, 20 years younger than me being diagnosed with cancer. And if you look back in the past, we usually thought of cancer as being something that older people got. When you get 65, 70, 80, you would eventually most likely develop cancer. If you didn't die of a heart attack or a stroke or accident, then sometime at some point in your life, when you got older, you would get cancer and you would pass away from that. It's just pretty much part of the aging process. But now, we're seeing, or I'm seeing that, and I'm sure you're seeing it also. People who are much younger. I'm talking about people in their 30s, 40s, 50s developing terminal, fast acting cancers. And I saw reports of this, in the media and here on YouTube, doctors talking about this, and they're like, what could it be? What could be happening? And they want to talk about everything. They want to talk about obesity, the food we eat, alcohol consumption, smoking, things that we've had for a long time, but they all want to say this is the reasons that we're seeing this massive explosion of cancer here in the United States and actually around most of the world. Cancer in younger people. But we all know what is the cause of this. I mean, there's no way of getting around it. We all know what happened. We all know what was forced upon us and what was developed very, very quickly and what people were given. And you look at that and you look at what is happening now with these cancer rates, this explosion of cancer in younger people. And it's easy to see, what's actually going on and what the cause actually is. But still, no one wants to admit it. They want to blame it on everything else, but we know. And it's sad, it really is. You know, I tried really, really hard to tell people what was going on, try to warn people, and they didn't want to listen. They really didn't want to listen. They thought I was stupid. You know, no one would lie to us in the government. The media couldn't lie to us. It's for our own safety. It's safe and effective. And here we are, the cancer rates exploding. It's really, really sad to be honest about it, guys. I mean, and if you, even now, if you try to explain this to people, they will get mad. They will, you know, buck up against the information because they don't want to admit that they've been lied to. They don't want to admit that they've been screwed over by the system. They don't want to admit that they made a mistake. And it's really, really sad. It really is. And we're just now, in my opinion, seeing the start of this because it's been, a few years and it's going to continue to get worse and worse and more higher numbers as time goes on. That just makes sense because it takes some people longer to develop certain things, like cancer, for example, and we're going to see this increase over the next few years. Very sad, it really is. And it's even more sad that people won't admit it. That there's still, I mean, the people that's actually, that I know, will still yet say that it was not that. It wasn't what everyone knows that it is. It was, something else. I don't know. That's just like politics. You come on here and people I know, in person, and I talk to these people and try to explain to them what's going on, and they don't want to. They don't want to listen. They want to believe something completely different, completely ignore, what they're being told. Even when you show evidence, they want to stick their fingers in their ears and not pay any attention. at all. And it is frustrating, it really is. Just like here on YouTube, you can post a video, and if you talk about certain things, oh man, some of these subscribers, some of these people on YouTube here, they will go ballistic. They will come out in droves and attack, the messenger. Even when you show absolute proof. Just like with politics, politics is a very touchy topic, especially now. And you can't question certain people in politics. You can't question their actions. You can't question their past. If you do, then you're the bad guy. If you ask, why did this happen? Why did they say this? They said this in the past, so more than likely they're going to support this in the future. And you show videos. Take the guns first, or about due process later. And you show the videos, and they will say it's your fault for even bringing this up. Why bring this up? They don't want to hear it. I don't get it. I really don't. It's really frustrating. It's like people are so locked into the system, so brainwashed, that you can't slap them out of it. You can't slap, 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 and they'll still be like, and not know what's actually going on. You can show proof, and they're like, at you. Just like about, these cancer rates and things that are exploding right now. And you try to tell people, I tried to tell you all years ago, but you wouldn't listen, and now here you are. It's it's crazy how completely brainwashed the people are. And I'm not talking about just people here on YouTube. I'm talking about people I know personally, people that know me, that I've talked to, that I actually begged and pleaded with, and sent information to, not to do these things. And they're like, la, 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 and they go do it anyway. And then when this happens, they don't want to admit to it. They are like, it couldn't be that. It had to be something else. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, very sad. Very sad situation that we're seeing. And it's quite a few people that I know personally that more than likely this is the cause. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, get a big thumbs up. I'll talk to you all later. Take care.